watching online, you see Jim George is not sitting in the chair. Somebody much more attractive than Jim is sitting in that chair.
Yes, she is. She's beautiful.
Klodiana Palushi is here. Klodiana has been with us before. Jim George is not here. Professor Gadget is not here. So, in other words, we won't know what to ask Klodiana. No, we know what to ask her. But there's still an element of technology involved with this discussion because you're the publisher of 2 magazines from Ocala, CE Partner Connections, is that right?
Yes.
And Innovation, CP? CEP.
Yes.
CEP Partner Connections. Is that right? CE?
Oh, okay.
CEP Partner Connections.
It looks like there's only one P on the front of the
And then Innovation
magazine,
Ocala magazine. And then Tina Atha is coming in, and she's going to talk about Neighborhood Magazine.
Yeah, and she is going to promote making strides against breast cancer.
Okay, so good morning, Klodiana. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm trying to get everything,
Great, thank you.
Everything leveled out over here. Good to see you again. How was your summer? Do you have children?
No children.
No. So
summer was good. Can't believe it's
still summer.
over.
See, if you have children, the summer ends like Sunday. But if you don't have children, you can still ride this thing for a while. There's nothing saying you have to end your summer yet, right?
Especially in Florida, right?
Especially in Florida. You can ride it right till December 23rd, I think, something like that.
Yeah, that's correct.
So good to see you. Now, Robin said we were talking also about a couple of events you're doing, right?
Yeah.
But you wanted to start off talking about the magazine itself, right? The magazines, plural?
Yes. So, I wanted to talk about Best Version Media a little bit,
okay.
And what we do to help businesses and the community stay connected with each other. We specifically target market 3 different areas. We target market the business community with 2 publications that I'm the publisher of, Innovation Ocala and CEP Partner Connections.
How long have you been doing that? Long time?
3 years.
3 years, wow. Well, good for you.
Thank you. So we target the business owners with that. CEP Partner Connections, it's the Chamber and Economic Partnership publication.
Okay.
I'm super excited to keep all the members of the chamber connected with each other, with all the news, all the events that goes in monthly basis.
Right.
Every single month in both of the publications, we feature and showcase a different business on the cover. This is basically to keep the business community together, and we're excited to bring good news because the economy is getting better. People are excited with great ideas bringing to our community.
So how do you, it must be, is it a monthly magazine?
Yes, it's a monthly magazine.
So every month you have to put together a story of interest. And what strikes you as the cover story? Is it somebody who's made great achievements against all odds, that kind of a story? I love those kind of stories, by the way.
Right, of course. Well, with CEP Partner Connections, the way it works is the Chamber and Economic Partnership, they choose a member that is doing great in business, and they showcase them on the cover, and we have a secondary feature as well. With Innovation Ocala, anything that is unique, innovative, something that we don't hear every day, something that is great in business, that's what we feature.
Okay.
And for this last month, we actually had Frank DeLuca, Toyota, with a new facility, a new showroom, super exciting to share with the community.
Have you been into the showroom? I've heard it's really beautiful. Yeah?
Yes.
And
we have.
Did you buy a car?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
We had a business after hour there,
Uh-huh.
and it's just the facility is beautiful. They have the new nail salon, the cafeteria.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. You don't think
that's a go, but I'm not so sure I'm ready to buy a new car. They won't pressure me, will they?
No, they won't.
I'm just here to get my nails done or something.
Sure. Well, the idea is you can get your nails done.
And I love the idea. I love the whole concept of
you're
getting a bite to eat.
Change.
Yeah, sure.
So they're very focused on the customer.
It used to be, and before somebody had this idea to do this kind of thing, it used to be you go to whether it's a car repair place or an auto sales place, and when you have to wait for the paperwork or whatever, there's usually a pot of very old coffee. That used to be the only thing you had, or maybe a snack machine with those little cheese crackers. So now they have nails and the whole cafeteria, huh?
Yes,
wow.
And the food is great, by the way. I had lunch one day.
What'd you have? Turkey sandwich?
I don't really remember.
But the food is good.
I want to say it was a Italian sub.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Sort of kind of remembering it.
So basically, that's what we do with business publications. We have also, with Best Version Media, 2 other target markets that we reach. So we have the senior communities. We have a publication for Top of the World, for Oak Run, Stone Creek, and one for the villages.
So is it Marion County exclusive, or do you reach outside the county?
We reach outside the county
you
too,
do?
But
wow.
These publications are specifically for these communities. And then we have the affluent neighborhoods as well, which is Southeast Neighbors, goes to all the gated communities on 31st.
Okay, right.
We have the Country Club Living that includes the Golden Ocala, Country Club of Ocala. And we have the Downtown Neighbors, and that is the historic district. So we have. And
you're the publisher of all of that. So you're the.
I am the manager.
The manager.
For them, publisher is Tina Atha.
Oh, okay. So Tina's the publisher of all the magazines we've talked about.
With the neighborhood side.
Okay.
The neighborhood side.
I'm so confused. There's so many magazines here.
There are.
But the challenge of the job is to find stories that will appeal to the reader, obviously. And I'm guessing photographs are an important part of what you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way it works is on the neighborhood side, we find a neighbor, we nominate them, or their neighbor might nominate them. So let's say on Top of the World community, they know that their neighbor has a great story to tell, and they send the name to our editor, and we reach out to them and say we would love to share the story with the rest of the community on Top of the World. And so if they agree to be on the cover, we then set up our photographer.
Show me who's on the cover. There's so many magazines over there. Oh, and who are those folks?
They are the Carsons.
The Carsons.
And like I said, on every publication, it's a different family on the cover.
Oh, I see.
Depending on the area that they live.
Wow, they must have to be attractive. Both families are attractive.
Yeah. And what really is the criteria for you to focus on the families? Are they totally givers of the community? That they always come to the rescue of somebody that needs help?
We always strive to find a family that is involved with the community. The criteria to be qualified to be on the cover is you have to live on the neighborhood and willing to share your interesting story with the rest of the community.
Oh, okay.
And I'm guessing the feedback is along the lines of being inspired by other people, because that's, I think, what I look for. I always look for stories that, I don't know, it's good to read stories about other people. I mean, I just shared with you a horrible story about a lady who lost her legs and arms because of a tick bite. The only reason that story is good to tell is so that we remember, our insect, what do you call it? Repellent. And B, when you get bit and you get a fever, go to the doctor right away. Don't wait on that one.
Right.
But otherwise, I mean, stories like the kind that you publish seem to be inspirational. Or you're going to be inspired by somebody else, maybe having a struggle and finally having success with a business idea or something of that sort.
Yeah, of course. I mean, our idea of...
Was that you too? I mean, are you that too? I mean, you're successful now, but did you have you have your own backstory, I'm sure, of it's not always that easy, right?
Everybody does, I think.
Yeah,
everybody does.
Can I ask you what yours is? How far back did you go before the first magazine was published? What were you doing to get to that point?
School.
Just going to school?
School. Well, I worked in a restaurant, supporting myself.
What did you do?
I worked at Bob Evans.
As a
waiter.
As a waiter. See, isn't that a great place to start? You get a real sense for, and plus, doesn't it improve your social skills?
Definitely. Well, we, you have to do certain sacrifices to go where you need to go.
Looks like your other guest is here. So let's take a little break and we'll be right back. Klodiana Palushi is here and Tina Atha, I trust, is the lady coming in just now. We're talking about magazines. Jim George is not here. Professor Gadget, he's out there somewhere. I didn't even ask. We'll be right back.
Anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy. never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Don Nottingham of the Miami Dolphins here, proud to be this year's chairman of the Special Olympics Champions for Champions event. Come join players from the world of professional sports, sharing their stories with a great dinner on Friday, September 18th, and/or play at Candler Hills Golf Club on Saturday, September 19th. Either way, you'll be helping the Special Olympics of Marion County Champions for Champions. Call 988-7998 for details. That's 988-7998. Please help our Special Olympians.
This is James Snyder, inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday Joy on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
WWWOCA
All right, 18 minutes after 9 o'clock. Nice looking Friday morning. I think the rain chance today is not as great as it will be tomorrow. So if you have today off, then this is the day to do it. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be a rainy day. Go to a movie theater or something tomorrow, or pick up a nice magazine and just kind of sit inside. In the studio, a couple of ladies who might have a magazine or two to recommend to you. Klodiana Palushi is with us. Jim George is not here, by the way. Professor Gadget. He's not answering our questions about technology. Instead, Klodiana Palushi and Tina Atha is in the studio. We're learning about the magazines that they are responsible for. And Tina just stepped in, so she was not in the first part of this. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning.
Good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing great on this Friday morning. How are you?
Both of your hair, by the way, looks really nice. You got nice hair. You got nice hair. Don't you think they got nice hair?
They're perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think so.
You don't mind.
Great.
You don't mind superficial observations, do you?
Not at all. Not at all.
All right. Here's the thing that confuses me, because you got so many magazines. How many magazines are there total between the two of you?
We have 8 total between us.
8 magazines.
Just here in the Marion County area.
Okay, and you're the publisher of some or one, or how does that work?
6.
6.
2.
So Tina, you have 6 magazines. Wow.
Busy.
Wow.
We hit all markets: senior, 55 plus, affluent, and business.
How many actually distributed?
Well, locally in Marion County, there is about 17,000.
Wow,
Klodiana.
that's pretty impressive.
Direct mailed.
And is there an online presence as well? Can I look at the magazine online?
We can leave you copies, but because we're neighborhood specific and feature families on the front of the cover and private information, we do not put them online.
Oh, really? Oh, it's interesting to know. Okay, I'm wondering if my neighborhood is represented.
Yeah. You'd be in there.
There's not that many people in my neighborhood.
A nice neighborhood.
Can add them to the list?
So tell me. I don't want to distract from something you want to make sure to get out there today. So
yeah. So besides our day job with the magazines, every year Tina and I decide to partner and kind of adopt 2 nonprofits per year that we help with our time, with advertising in the magazines. And at this specific time, we are working with Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. Actually, Tina is the event chair for the Walk 2015 in October.
In October, okay.
We had a wonderful event last night that I want to have Tina talk about it.
Last night? Okay. What happened last night?
Last night was the 2015 Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Kickoff celebration, and it was held out at Jambalaya. Jambalaya donated their nice venue, and
Nice.
we had 125 guests that showed up. We had all the food. The food was provided by Eaton's Beach, Latinos, and PDQ. They fed the house, and the food was wonderful. The folks that were there, they learned more about the cause. We announced that last year there were 231,840 women that will be newly diagnosed with breast cancer this year alone, based on the statistics. And last year in Florida alone, 15,470 women in Florida were diagnosed, and 2,830 will probably pass away.
My goodness.
So
I hope we find a cure for this soon.
Yeah, so we were educating. Last night was about educating. It was about getting folks, excited about the team to join a team, be a team leader, be a sponsor, and it was great. We had a lot of fun. We had Humans in Disguise performed, the Performing Arts Conservatory.
That's a band, Humans in Disguise? Okay.
They played the students from Performing Arts Conservatory. They put on 2 really nice skits that they put together just for our event. So it was really fun. We had a nice silent auction. The silent auction itself, I think, was over $1,500 that was raised last night. It was just a really good time. So just want to say kudos to all the businesses that supported the event last night, and to the businesses that donated baskets. So
one of the things that always impresses me with a fundraiser, like when the American Cancer Society has told us where the money goes, is that you always think, okay, it goes to research, but it doesn't always. Sometimes it's for like a walker, or it could be for some kind of a prosthetic. And I remember with the breast cancer specifically, that the bathing suits for the ladies that had mastectomies were part of what the money paid for, and then the ladies didn't have to pay for them themselves. And wigs, were part of it as well. So can you give us maybe a thumbnail sketch of where the money goes?
Well, the money does go to a lot of it goes to research, but locally their monies are all allocated to the Hope Lodge, which are, if you're diagnosed and you're coming from out of town and you're treating at Shands or somewhere locally, there's lodges that will put the person up and their family up. You've just got this bad news, and now you're traveling somewhere to get your treatment.
Yeah, right.
So it's like a home environment. They locally also, there's transportation for the patients, and there is also food that's provided. So locally, in addition to what you mentioned, Larry, there are other things that this money goes toward. I always want to get involved in nonprofits, but I want to make sure it's a group that what we're raising is going to the cause and not heavy admin costs.
Same thing we do. We get approached all the time when you're in the media, and you know this as well as anybody, that a lot of people with good intentions come to you, and you have to you have to pick and choose, and sometimes you have to say no to really, really good organizations. It's just part of what. And we always hope somebody else does theirs, because we can't do theirs because we're doing this other one.
Right. Well, the walk last year in Ocala raised over $121,000.
Wow.
So kudos to everybody that had a part of that. And under $6,000 went for costs. This year, it's going to be even less than that.
Yeah,
like I said, last night was a huge event. Not one dime was put out. And the place was beautifully decorated, enough food, enough drinks, nice entertainment. So our Klodiana and I's goal is to make sure that cost is even lower, but the income is higher this year. So that's our challenge, and we ask everyone to help. You can join a team, you can form a team. If you're a business and you can't make it out to the walk, you can help. There's ways to help. So there's ways for everyone to get involved. And what Beth Ramsey and I were talking about last night, my co-chair, we're like, okay, we can give up our non-fattening latte, for a week and come up with $20, and it will make a difference if everybody can just kick in a little bit.
Is there such thing as non-fattening latte?
Well, that's what some of the coffee companies say, but
that's where you get there.
So tell me, you've said October, but you didn't say the date.
October 17th at College of Central Florida.
Okay, right across the street. And what do we need to do? What can we do to help you? And when I say we, I mean the radio station, but I also mean we, the public. What can we do to help?
Well, Klodiana,
Well, one of the biggest things is that we need teams to sign up.
Oh, okay.
To take the walk, to fundraise. Once people know that want to be involved, they can sign up for a team, and then from there they would have help and guidance to how to raise money, because not everybody knows how to raise money and be fully involved, but they will have the support of all the volunteers that are on the board for this year. So the biggest thing that we're looking is for people to be involved, sign up for teams, and that's about it.
Does every team have their own set of colors and T-shirts and things like that, or do you provide them with one uni T-shirt?
No, every team is different. You know, like some teams will walk for, you know, an aunt or someone that they've lost, or, you know, someone that they know that's fighting. So they'll make up their, you know, have T-shirts made up. There's no requirement. So you can have 2 on a team, you can raise $20, or you can have 100 on a team and raise $10,000. You know, there's no. We just want help. We would just, you know, get involved, you know, and help. Now, I do know a lot of the local printing companies are involved, and, you know, if we can have the opportunity to come back again, I can have a list that they are giving breaks if you're wanting to make T-shirts locally and things like that. You can go to on the web to makingstrideswalk.org, and you'll find the Ocala Walk, and that's where you can sign up. You can sign up. Here's the exact web email address, or I'm sorry, link: makingstrideswalk.org/OcalaFL.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that will take you straight to the Ocala Walk, and you can sign up there. And again, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have any fundraising ideas. We have a kit. We'll come. We'll help you. There's other fundraising activities that are already scheduled that if I can take a minute to announce, I would love to do that, because we're inviting people to come to them,
what
to get involved.
What do you want to announce?
I have like 5 more fundraising teams that are already doing things.
Oh,
I would love to give you the dates. We have a minute to do that.
Yep, you're welcome to do that. I just went to the website. I just really wanted to ask something about it. Let's see. Did I do it right? Okay, makingstrideswalk.org/Ocala. Did I do that right? Oh, Ocala FL.
Ocala FL.
Okay, I think I forgot the FL. Okay, 43 teams and 104 participants. Is that yours or somebody else's? Oh, that is yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So I guess it took me without putting the FL. All right, so what we'll do with this information is Robin can put this on our Facebook page with the link and help out in that way, okay?
Perfect.
And of course, in this interview, you can share this interview with anybody. If you're listening, we'll get this up by 2 o'clock today, and you can share this with other folks. Okay, I'm sorry, Tina, I didn't mean to stop you.
No,
I just want to get that information out there for the listeners. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Larry. We appreciate that. So a few dates that we have already that some teams have reported to us. Next weekend, next Friday and Saturday. Friday night is a kickoff captain's meeting. Hooked Up for Tatas is a team that they're hosting a fishing tournament over at Crystal River. And Friday.
You looked at me when you said that.
Hooked Up for Tatas.
Just looking for a reaction, right?
Yeah. And then Saturday is the actual fishing tournament over at the Crystal River area out of Pete's Pier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they have over $7,500 worth of prizes that they're giving out. So that's going to be an awesome tournament.
Nice.
Where's Pete's Pier in Crystal River?
Crystal River, right in the bay. It's.
Oh, I think I know where you mean. Toward the end of where you can see the smokestacks from the power plant. Okay, I know where you mean. Okay.
Yeah. And they're still signing up teams. So if we have any anglers out there, or if you have anyone that just wants to come out and enjoy the day, they're gonna, like I said, they have all kinds of prizes, entertainment going on Saturday. Okay, captain's meeting is the Friday. It's Friday night. Then we have on August 24th, Miss Lori Dennis with Rodan and Fields is holding a big fundraiser at the Ocala Power Plant. She's having all kinds of skincare products, and we're having a few other people join in her. It should be a good time downtown at 6 o'clock on the 24th.
Tina, we have to wrap it up. We've run out of time, but I'm sorry for that, but I just wanted to make sure. It sounds like a lot of information in a short period of time. Tina, thank you for being here. Klodiana, thank you for being in here.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you to Jim George for the spot.
Yeah, and we're here for you too. You can talk to Joe and Dan and Robin, and they'll figure out something.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.
I'm Lillian Wu. A first in more than 50 years, the American flag going up over the U.S. Embassy in Cuba today. Secretary of State John Kerry returning there for the event.
Kerry is getting criticism for not inviting members of pro-democracy groups to the ceremony, though the State Department says many civil society leaders leaders are invited to a special reception with Kerry later in the day at the home of the embassy's charge d'affaires.
Fox Radio's Evan Brown in Cuba. There are reports that the Islamic State may have chemical weapons.
Fox News has learned some Kurdish Peshmerga fighters in northern Iraq had blisters that match the symptoms of other victims of mustard gas. The intelligence community is investigating the reports, which, if confirmed, would be the first known time ISIS has used chemical weapons since the group came to prominence last year.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. And prices charged by producers up 0.2% in July. Fox News. We report. You decide.
Yeah, let me guess what you want. You want a truck where safety is first and foremost. One built with a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body that's up